Hey y'all, my name is Sam Wróbel and I am a paper cutting folk artist, a teaching artist for the Acadiana Center for the Arts, and your lead market artist for this year's St. Landry Parish Student Art Expo. I'm so excited to meet y'all and see all of your wonderful creations this year. I am here to advise and encourage you as you prepare for the big day, and I'll be at the market with you all day long on March 23rd to help out. So, a little bit about me. I learned the style of paper cutting that I still do today when I was about 10 years old. I did my first art market starting when I was age 11 with my teacher. So, I remember how exciting it is, but I also remember how scary it can be. So, if this is your first art market, don't worry about it because I'm going to be here the whole time to help you through the process. So, here's some basic info about the market for you. First of all of your items are going to have a price tag. They're going to have the price on it, which is going to be what you decide that you want to charge for each of your items that you're selling, and also your initials. Your initials will include your middle name if you have one, and I will have a list of everybody's initials. So if you're not quite sure what to use, just let me know and I can tell you what's on that list. For example, my initials would be SMW, and so I would write that on every single tag for every single item that I'm selling. This is how the cashier will know that it's your item, and that's how you will eventually get paid, right? So that's very important. A customer will take the art that they like that you're selling. They're going to bring that to the cashier. The cashier is going to use the tag that you made to calculate how much they're charging the customer and also to record that it's your art that is being sold. And then after the event, the amount that you earned will be added up. Your teacher will be getting the money that you earned and will distribute that to you. But just know this is going to take a little bit of time, so you're not going to get paid the day of the event, but you will get paid soon after that by your teacher. The event is on Saturday, March 23rd, and will run from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. You need to be set up and ready to sell at 10 a.m. I recommend you get there by 9 a.m. to have time to set up your items. If you think you need more time, you can show up a little bit earlier, but let me know if you plan on showing up any earlier than 8:30 just so I can be there. You students will be paid 100% of the sales from your items, minus any credit card fees, which are approximately 4% if you want to add that up and consider that when you're pricing your work. Customers will be able to pay the cashier either credit card or cash, and you will not deal with any of the money. That's all the cashier's job. And if you make more than $600, there will be a tax form to be filled out, but you don't have to worry about that unless you make that much money. Closer to the day of the event, we're going to have a map of tents for you. You're going to be sharing tables with other students from your school. The tents, the tables, and the chairs will be provided for you. You don't have to worry about where you're going to be. It's all going to be mapped out, and we'll get all that information to you closer to the day of the market. You should expect to have roughly 3.5 feet by 2.5 feet of table space per person. You can set up things hanging or on easels behind the table. You or your school are responsible for bringing easels, clotheslines, or any other display items that you might need. ACA might have a couple of these things, but you have to ask me about it ahead of time so we can bring them, and I wouldn't rely on it. We only have a few easels. So if you want stuff like that, talk to your teacher and get that stuff ahead of time. You can think about the display and how you want to set it up. You can ask me questions about that too. I will say from personal experience that wind is always a factor at these markets. People think about the rain, and we're going to have tents to keep any rain or sun from being too much of a factor. But wind is always a problem for me personally because my art is all paper, right? So you want to think about how your work will do when displayed in a windy environment. If you've got a lot of prints or lighter things like that, you want to make sure that they aren't blowing away. So think about stuff like that. Since you will be sharing spaces, y'all can work together to create your own schedules for lunch breaks. If you want to be next to your friends, you can let us know and we'll try to arrange stuff like that. And then you can help each other take bathroom breaks or any kind of little breaks that you need to take. ACA will be providing water and snacks, but you are responsible for bringing or getting your own lunch. It's a long day, so you're going to want to bring some stuff. I do definitely recommend bringing your own drinks and snacks as well. And you might want to bring things like sunscreen or layers of clothes. It might be colder in the morning and warmer later. You never know what the weather's going to be like at this point. So just think about those different factors and make sure you have that stuff with you so you can get through the day comfortably. So some things you want to think about are how much you're going to charge for your art, how you're going to display it at the market, and how you're going to talk to customers who ask questions about your art. I'm here to help you figure all of that out, so don't hesitate to ask. We're in this together, and I look forward to hearing from y'all.